This has been my thing lately in the middle of editing. I just leave with no camera. I think I secretly know I'll probably end up using this, but I have no gear. I have nothing. I just leave. I think I have depression, you guys. I wake up, sad. I'm also okay, you know. I'm so sad for the world. I don't know, and myself, and I just have tears all the time. I don't know why. So I'm coming into this special. This is the DOGMAN place, and I've realized that I haven't been here in years. I've been down there, part of their other world, just recently, which was outstanding for me. Look right here. I came in here so stealth, so fast. Like, yeah, they heard the bike. Here's a seat right here. I just got off. I was in here instantly. So none of this used to be here except this. It was this. Was here. And since I've been doing this, everything has become, whether it has anything to do with me or not, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, since I've been doing it, it's unfolded onto another scale. Does that make sense? Look at this. He's all right here. Hey, they don't leave right here. Okay, that X never used to be here. This was an established place, but man, was it low key. All you could see was this. But what was interesting about this, let me show you, is it's the most interesting structure. Because this is so active now. See? I don't know who will remember that. If you remember this, I'll be blown away. It's because this hasn't changed. It's been years, 4 years maybe, 5, since I showed that was not here. I know that. There's a new big structure back in there. Look at how this has all become a pathway. It never was before. And then look at this. Look how unusual this structure is. Not that. This. This since I've been doing this subject, except it's been fixed. Look at it closely. Look at the size of that X, you guys. Look at it. Oh my God. I didn't see it. I couldn't see it. I saw the little one, but look at this. That's a giant structure. What a spot. You guys, these guys know me so well. I don't know about the guy that sits here, but like, I'm not expecting. It's a weird thing. Like, I'm almost sure I have it figured out like that, because I know for a fact, yet I don't know how. They tell me. So I know that this guy probably isn't that thrilled. He doesn't care. He's not going to do anything, but like, these guys aren't really out to know, they're just not going to do anything. If anything, yeah, they're annoyed by us. Wouldn't you be? We're annoyed by us. Who wouldn't be? Think about it, what we do to each other. Why would you think they would like you? Every single spot I show you has that. This is all new, you guys. So it's not a new spot, but they didn't do anything. They only did very small structures, like, this would be like one leaner, things like that. They wouldn't have the giant arch over. What about that structure? All right, I must be zapped, because see how I go into some ridiculous subject when I'm here. Like, I don't think I'm wrong about this ridgeline. I think these guys will never do a thing. That's why you got that spider web right there. It's all trails. You see this? These trails are all theirs. Look, that it blocks the spider web. It's a good memory video. So that, because if you see, so in other words, if I just upload, there's no, look at that structure. There's no, you know, you can tell I didn't do any editing. I just straight upload the clip. It's easy. It goes pretty quick from the cell phone. Look how they blocked this. There's an incredible structure. This is all real weird right here. Is that structure? All the sticks have been messed with. I don't know why they do that. It's done every single place. They just go crazy with the sticks. Like it just sits there and rearranges sticks for half of the day. I'm not sure why. That's what it looks like anyway. I don't know if it's the half of the day. Look at this. Some game coming up here too. So you can see when it's game. See how it's choppy? Well, it's that or this. Them with hooves. Let's just go to the top because look at this squat. You guys, this is converted fully, okay? I need you to understand that. That's why I want you to see this the most. Is because this didn't exist when they came up here. I think if you walk on this ridge, because you guys, it really goes up. It's literally this. And me and Nico were like 5 miles above this. It turns into a real mountain and world above this. And I remember, I'll bet you it's outstanding. I probably won't get it on this video. If you keep going this way, look at this structure, you guys. Holy shit. If you keep going this way, there's the most incredible setup right in there, like structure. It's unbelievable. Check out this. This is kind of like the other place that I showed you. It's way up on that mountain in my last video. Look at this, you guys. I think this is the same, guys. I can't explain to you why I always have to do that to you. Like, I think this is the guys that don't like me, or it's all based on that spider web. You know, the amazing thing is how none of this was here last time. Look at like the sideways, as long as there's 3 involved. Here's where it looks like an elk was sitting, a big moose. See, that's what it looks like when they sit there. A moose or an elk, big one. Even a bear, maybe. I don't have any scat. If he sat a long time, like in the wintertime, that's how I learned it. In the winter, the elk will sit for quite some time in the snow, like overnight. And when he gets up, there's a pile of poop right by where his rear end was. So he poops while he's sitting down. He doesn't get up to go to the bathroom. Bear was here. Of course he was. Look at this spot. It's hard to find grass. Like this is, I mean, God, if you got a cleared this and got a lawnmower, you could make this a lawn, you know? So they seem to really appreciate that when everything else is all that. And every single time it's decorated. Look as you're about to leave the bridge. This part of it. Look at that, you guys. Okay, so that's a try of it. They'll always tell you, as long as remember I always tell you Sasquatch Highway, it's because I always know I'm on it. They'll always tell you. A lot of times on the Sasquatch Highway will be an X. Right in the middle. I just showed you one today, I think. So somewhere down in there is one of the best structures you'll ever see. Hold on. I used to be. I don't even know how I remember it. Is that it? I don't know. Let's go look. Because I see this hill is special. It's all down here. You go to these hills where no one would ever go in a million years. And that's where they are. I don't know why, because they can do this right in the open too, practically. Why they feel like someone's going to see them, it's just funny. They're actually too good at this. Look at that highway. Man, I'm trying to keep this one clip. If it's monotonous, I apologize. I think this is what I was remembering. It's changed a bit. I don't know, man. Do I see this so much different now? Back then, all I know is I found the cool structure and they did this. But now it's about 1,000-fold for me at what this means to me and what they're doing. And this is it. I've been right here. 5 years ago, this was here. I can't remember. I don't know what's changed. And they're walking right here. Well, this would be the military crest. So if you have your ridges right there, this is nicknamed. This is literally a call, not even a nickname really anymore. A military crest. So if you were fighting a war, right? Your troop, you're not going to have your troop walk down where all the landmines are. You're gonna walk the crest. This is the safest place. Even if they know you're walking the crest, it's safer here. So that's where the term military crest comes from. Military always walks the crest. Look at this world. All right, enough's enough. Give me a second. All right, so same clip still, because as long as I pause it and don't close the screen, it'll keep it the same. See how it's this ridge? Look, the state even had a fence. It's down. I don't know why they put it here. I'm not sure. This was here when I first found it 5 years ago. It was just like that. The fence was exactly like that 5 years ago. So see this ridge? Look, that's all it is. And then both sides. So to the right, not much, but you go down and then you go back up, and that's where I was. That's where I did the whole last video, the LGBT video. You guys, I don't know about you. I was laughing because I'm zapped, right? I'm not trying to entertain you. It just starts coming out. Oh, here's another one. It just starts coming out. I'm like, apologize. So if you haven't watched the video, you should. It's pretty funny at the end. Like, I was laughing. And I don't think I'm funny at all. And because I was zapped, I was cracking myself up. Maybe it's funny because I understand myself. I don't know. So I'm hoping at least a couple people laughed at that, because I don't, that's when I'm funny. It has to be an accident. Like, if I try to make you laugh, you probably won't. Like yesterday, because I only have one joke, it's like if someone's like, if you have a friend. So where was I? Look at this, you guys. I was in a store. I was in the supermarket. And I hear these people, the girl that's working there talking. She's like, my friend. And I turned the corner as she said that, and I was like, hold on a second. She looks at me like, what the hell? Like, I should not be talking to her right now. I was like, you have a friend? That's my joke. No one thinks that she didn't think it was funny. She did laugh, but I was like, that's my only joke. I'm sorry. I go, it's the kind of joke where only, the person saying it thinks it's funny. She thought it was funny. She actually said, she's like, it's just kind of nice to have someone just come walk by you. She's like, no one talks to me as an employee. And she goes, thanks just for being a human. That's what she said to me. I was like, yeah, of course. Everywhere I go in my life, that's what I try to do. No matter what's going on, no matter how much I want to kill somebody. Not really, but like the world. I always, when I'm face to face with people, leave them with the best of me I could. Even every second. So they know me everywhere I go. The gas station. Just ask anyone that comes up here. when they go in with me, everyone's like, Mark, because they watch my videos and they know me and they trust me, and it's a cool thing. But it's a very small thing. I'm very hidden. I don't let anybody. I could make a big stink up here, believe me. I don't want these people coming up here. Why would I tell you guys? I could make money that way, but I don't want to. I don't want these people from Vail coming up here to see these guys. That is the worst mistake that could ever happen. Look, even hypothetically, if they wanted it, like, no, we bring more people, we want them, it would be destroyed. People will destroy it, right? So look at this as I'm walking back. I guess I will put this in my editor because now I'm on my second clip, and I kept this whole clip of monotony because I wanted just to upload it, but now I'm getting back and I see I still have to. So there's that field out there, right? When I first walked in, Look at it right here. Like, you see how you can go into it? Remember, this is there. I'm at the top of the world. There's no parks, no people for 20 miles from here. There's an inside there, right? Look at the sticks. I got to see these guys. Remember, you guys, as much as I have probably the best grasp on this subject that you could possibly have right now, I still can't, I have never seen all of them just do why that ends up like that. I want to see, I want to see them without me, I would love to see them. Look at that, you guys. In a way. Remember, if anything I ever show you makes sense, you're probably not looking at the subject properly. That, like, in other words, I'd love to observe them, how they are when no one's here. I would just love that. I would give anything just to see it all happening. How much of it do you think would literally twist your brain apart? A lot, because believe me, there's a lot of it, and a lot of it wouldn't. That's the thing. Like, when I tell people that you can't understand, that's not true. It's you can. It's just that you can't think of the answer or something going on right there. This is a leaning trident. It just needs to be explained to you. We're not complete idiots. I think we could understand anything if it's, so at least certain humans can anyway, right? So we have some really, really bright humans, okay? Now, bright is where it can only compare. That's the catch, okay? We can only compare. Who do you compare? How do you know someone's smart? They're not. They're just smart compared to you or me. They're not smart at all. That's where we're lost. We think we know it all. Like, that person's so smart. It's like, no, just compared to us, he is. Compared to other beings of the world, maybe not so much.